Hello guys, this is Protein over here again, and welcome back to Building Execution Technology. Okay guys, as usual, in this series I brought you again some of the important civil engineering questions, okay, which is mostly asked in interview, okay, in any kind of interview, okay, for civil engineers. It may be like for site engineers, civil structural engineer, or QS, QC, QA, okay, whatever means post you applied for, okay, all those questions will be asked, which I am going to show you now, okay. So I hope you will like my videos, okay. So if you want to know and want to learn what kind of questions are asked in interview, then please keep on watching this video till the end. All right, so what's the deal? Let's get started. Okay, so interview questions and answers. Last time in my part 1 of interview question and answer, I have given some questions and answer in my part 1 videos of this series, okay, that means interview questions and answer. Okay, so today in this section we shall discuss and see some more interview questions are asked in the interview for the civil engineers during written and face-to-face interview. Okay, so last time also I already told you that what kind of questions are asked, okay, technical questions, okay. I already mentioned you, okay, but here again I'm again showing you what kind of questions are asked in interview. All right, so let's see what type of questions. Yeah, it is one-liner, short type questions, one-word type of question answer, and objective type questions. Okay, so here I'm showing you in these videos, okay, in my previous video also and today's video also, I'm showing you mostly one-liner, short type, okay, and then one-word objectives have not shown here yet. Okay, I will show you. I will bring you some videos on that. Okay, so keep watching my videos and please like and share with your friends and subscribe the channel. Okay, so I request you to like and share with your friends and please do subscribe my channel, okay, and press the bell icon so that you get notified whenever I upload my new videos. Alright, so let us move ahead now and let's get started. So let's count our countdowns. 0, 1, 2, 3. Let's go. So the first question we shall see now. Okay, so that is actually in my last videos, okay, part 1, I think if I'm not mistaken till 11, okay, 11 numbers of questions and answer I have given in my first one. Okay, if you haven't seen my first videos, okay, please do watch that one also. I will give you the link, okay, below. Now here I have a number, okay, serially, but in this new video I have given again from the beginning. Okay, question number 1, 2, like this. Okay, so I have total 12 number of questions, and the first question is this one. What is gravity flow? Okay, as from the name it is very clear. Okay, so if sometimes if you don't know, if you know just the meaning of the words also, gravity and flow, okay, you try to answer the question, okay, whatever you have in your mind, okay, whatever the understanding that you have from that words, okay, from the context of the question, you try to answer. Never leave your questions, okay, unanswered. So the questions is what is gravity flow, and the answer is like this. Okay, gravity flow is a fluid flowing due to the forces of gravity alone and not an applied pressure head. Okay, which means it flows. Okay, gravity flow means it's a fluid means something like water. It can be water or petrol, diesel, kerosene, okay, etc., like that. So something that flows, okay, without the forces or without the mechanical forces, okay, so it just flows by gravity alone and not by an applied pressure head. Okay, you understand? I hope you understood. So like this pressure or gravity flow, it is in like we can find in our hydraulic subject. Okay, in there you will see Bernoulli equation. There you will also find that the pressure term is omitted in Bernoulli equation. Alright, and the height and velocity terms are the only ones included in that equation, in Bernoulli equations. Okay, so one example of gravity flow is water flowing from upward to downward direction. Okay, so suppose the water flows from mountain. Okay, 1 meter, or sorry, 100-meter height mountain. Okay, if the water flows from there, it doesn't need any pressures. Okay, it just flows by itself due to the process of gravity. Okay, so that is the example of gravity. Okay, I hope you understood. So let's see next question. So the next question is about stress. Okay, most of the students or professionals, okay, they used to easily forget these stress terms. Okay, but it is very important to remember and very important in our field. Okay? So the next question may be on stress, or like they can ask this kind of questions. Okay, so the questions may be like this: what is the difference between engineering stress and true stress? Okay, here I have already written the answer for you. Okay, so you can read out and try to understand what is that, because this is the long answer and I don't like to make my video too lengthy. Okay, see, if I explain you this answer, the video length will be very much long. Okay, so it's very easy, you can understand from the answer. Okay, you can understand yourself also. So I will just try to understand the short one and easy one. Okay, that it will take lots of times to explain, not that much. Okay, but I leave up to you to understand it, because you need to work out, okay, by yourself also. Okay, so let us move to next question. The next question may be, what is a keep? Okay, it's actually a unit. Okay, keep, it's an imperial unit, and then it's mostly used by American. Okay, in our Indian and British standard or Indian standard, we use metric unit. Okay, metric unit means like for measuring, suppose measuring unit like mm and centimeter and meter, like this. Okay, so imperial unit is like feet, inches and all. Okay, these are imperial units. So the keep, what is a keep? So what the definitions means, answer is it is written that a keep is an imperial unit of force. It equals 1000 pounds force. Okay, used primarily by American architects and engineers to measure engineering loads. So very clear now, right? Okay, I hope you understood. Okay, I hope you understood. So let's move on to next questions. Next question is regarding fatigue. Okay, so the questions may be asked like this: what are some structures that may be subjected to fatigue? Okay, I hope you understand what is meant by fatigue. Okay, if you do not understand, you please go back to basic and try to search what fatigue means in your mechanics. Okay, and the questions answers may be given like this. The following structure may be subjected to fatigue are as follows. Number 1 is bridges, number 2 is hydraulic presses, and then number 3 is burner threads. Okay, it's not that tough. Okay, just you need to name what are the structures are subjected to fatigue. Okay, very easy, you just name it: bridges, hydraulic presses, burner, etc. Okay, so next let's move to next question. So next question is very important and like very frequently asked question. Okay, so you better try to understand and remember it. Okay, the question is, why does the pressure increase on the shore? Okay, the answers is very simple and clear to understand. Okay, So I will read out the answer for you. The soil pressure increases with the increase in depth due to the overburden or self-weight of the soil and due to loads. Right? We mostly deal with loads of different materials, self-weight, something like that. Okay. So soil pressure increases with the increase in depth. Okay, as the depth increases, the soil pressure also increases. Okay, due to the overburden or self weight of the soil and due to the loads imposed upon the soil. Okay, so what are the loads that is imposed upon the soil? I hope all of you knows that. Okay, if not, please you try to find out what are the loads that is being imposed upon the soil. Okay, I will tell you a little bit like your shed weight means your dead load of the structure itself. Okay, and like steel and all. Okay, and then live load may be there. Okay, like human being and all. Okay, those are live loads. Okay, so those live load, self weight, dead loads. Okay, all those are imposed upon the soils. So we are talking about those kind of loads here. Okay. For a better understanding, I request you and I urge you to read different types of loads, okay, which is imposed upon us. I can so it's very simple, and like you can give the example. The pressure variation below the depth of soil is linear, and the relation is given by pressure equal to unit weight into depth. Okay, so pressure variation below the depth of soil is linear means like it increases linearly, which is, say suppose today the pressure increases 1 ton. Okay, tomorrow or day after tomorrow or after 1 day it may be like 2 tons, and after 1 year 3 tons, and it will continue, and then certain limit will come which shall in certain limits or equilibrium will come. That's there will be no longer any pressures increases under soil, and it is able to withstand or take the loads that is coming directly onto the soils. Okay, so next question. Let's okay, sorry, part of the answer is still there. Okay, so example. Okay, that is the continuation of the example. Okay, say after unit weight into depth. Okay, which means as the depth increases there will be a linear increases in the soil pressure. Okay. So let's see now again the next question. Next question is what is the purpose of the gap in the road on the bridge? Okay, the answer is like this. The purpose of the gap in the road is given to allow the road to expand and contract with changes in the temperature without causing damage or deformation to the road. See, it's very easy, and you know that one. Okay, that gap, like it's an expansion gap. Okay, in every structure we give expansion joint, right? So that gap is nothing but the expansion joint in bridge. Okay, so that is basically given to like allow the bridges or structure to expand and contract. Okay, without changes in temperature, without causing damage or deformation to the rods. Okay, so expansion and contractions, as a civil engineer we should know why and why it expands and then contracts. Okay, like see, expansion of any structure, it may occur during summer season mostly, and then contraction of the structure may take place during winter season. Okay, because it's very cold, and it expands during summer season is because it's very hot. Okay, so this gap is provided to allow the rod to expand and contract with changes in temperature without causing damage or deformation to the rods. Alright, okay, let's move on to the next questions. What next? Next is, what are the reasons for geotechnical site investigations? Okay, see, this is very, very important. Okay, this geotechnical site investigation, why do we do? Okay, before starting any project, it's very important to to investigate the soil. Okay, to find out the kind of soil it has where you are going to construct a building or any structure, okay, where you are going to do a new project. Okay, so before construction or before designing any structure, this geotechnical site investigation is very must there. Okay, so why do we do, what are the reasons? Okay, we're going to see in this section, in this question number 7. Okay, so what are the reasons for geotechnical site investigations? So let's see what next. Okay, that's the reason is for the geotechnical site investigation is to know the soil properties. In so doing, be in position to determine whether the particular site is suitable for the purpose intended, to know the history of the site, to know what remedies need to be put in place before construction can start based on the soil properties that can be determined on site and in the lab. Design the appropriate foundation for a structure. It's very clear. Okay, all important basic important points are given here. Okay, so you please read out. Okay, read out very carefully and try to understand why we need geotechnical site investigations, because of all these points which has been mentioned in our answering section. Okay, so let us see the next questions again. Okay, the question number 8 is, what do you mean by honeycomb in concrete? That's a very common question. Okay, I will just read out, okay, without making any long explanations. Okay, so honeycomb is a kind of construction defect while casting concrete. Sometimes people call it an air pocket in the concrete or a void. Okay, the simple question and answers, so please read yourself. Okay, I will just move to next questions again. The next question is, what is a projection line? Okay, so the answer is, projection line is the way in which the ore is shown on a flat piece of paper. Very simple, one line question. Okay, one liner. So read and try to understand yourself. Okay, so let us move to next question. What are moment of inertia and its importance in civil engineering? See, moment of inertia, okay, it's very important, okay, mostly in mechanical subjects and all. Okay, but that one also very important for us. So what is that? Let us see. The moment of inertia measures the opposition any kind of body will have against a certain momentum along that same axis, trying to rotate that body. Okay, so I hope you understood what that means. So it measures any kind of what we call inertia that will have against any certain momentum. Okay, momentum along the same axis, okay, trying to rotate that body. So why is that useful? It is useful in calculating angular acceleration when torque is. So these are the few points which is very good for us. Okay, so without further delay, let us move to next questions again. The next question is, what is the origin of name railway sleeper? I hope you understand this term sleeper. Okay, so here mentioned as railway sleepers means the question here, what is the questions asking you here is, what is the origin of name railway sleeper? Means that how this sleeper, railway sleeper, got its name. Okay, that means, okay, that the question is asking why the sleeper has been named as a sleeper. Okay, in railway you will find it. So the answer is when sleepers were added below the railway lines, the trains run more smoothly and people fall asleep on their journey while traveling in the train, and so the name is. She is very clear, right? So because the railway sleeper has been named like that, because after giving or after adding this sleeper below the rail lines, the train ran smoothly, more smoothly. Okay, because of that people sleep during journey very easily. Okay, that's why the name has been given as railway sleeper. Okay, so sleeper are many types, like it can be according to material. I mean, according to material, it can be concrete slipper and then wooden slipper. Before earlier time, mostly used slipper was wooden only, but these days we use RCC. RCC. Okay. So next question is, does brick grows bigger every year? So mostly people see that the brick is growing like this, something like that. They used to think, okay, but bricks doesn't grow. Okay, brick never grows because as the time passes, because of the loads and okay and all these pressures, okay, due to that it gets swells, and which seems that it is getting bigger every year. The answer is very simple. Okay, so generally bricks do not grow, but since stuff gets all over and it gets swelled, due to which it looks like it grows every year. Okay, so very simple but very important questions which will be asked during interview. So please note it down, okay, and share with your friends to like my videos. And if you want more kind of videos like this, then please do subscribe and press the bell icon, okay, so that you get notified when I upload new videos. Alright, so what we call that is the end of my videos for this series, okay, question and answer. And thank you for watching my videos, and please like and share again, and finally don't forget to subscribe. Okay, so thank you, God bless you, stay healthy, spread education, and good day ahead.